Welcome back guys. From today we're gonna start LabVIEW 2019 the practical sense. So this is the open view of LabVIEW and you're gonna press create project and you will get a screen like this, and from here you click on blank project and click on finish. You will be getting a screen like this, and even now your project has not been saved. So be careful that your power supply is good, or else you go for file and save this as soon as possible. So you can give any project name, like I'm giving for now, it's new project, and this will enter. Now I'm gonna click on my computer, and from here I'll select VI windows like this. When I click Ctrl and T, I'll get two windows side by side, and I already explained about these two windows. I'm gonna get back to them again. Like these two windows are, this one is the block diagram window, which is also called as programming window, and this is front panel window, which is also called as user interface window. So today we're gonna start with basic program. As like any other programming, we're gonna start with hello program. So here also we'll start with hello program. For that I need to take a string constant from strings. You go into the strings and you will be having string constant here and place it on the block diagram. And coming to the front panel also have some controls here, and you go to string path, and here we don't need any control, we need an indicator. You can have an indicator here, and you'll be getting parallel thing onto your block diagram, that is programming window, and you just have to wire up these two, and this completes your programming. And if you double click on this, you can add any string you want. Just I have given hello world, and if you see in the front panel there's nothing, so I just increase the screen, and I will remove the label of this because I don't need anything, and I'll be getting the output here. So if I run my window, here's my output, is hello world. If I want to increase the font of this, I have to select this one, go to the application font and go into the size, increase your size. You have the increase the size of hello. And if you want to give a simultaneous input or a different input whenever you want, so you can change this constant to and control here. Whenever you click on change to control by clicking right click on it, it will be adding a, you can see in the front panel showing you string 2, and you can give a huge number of strings by clicking continuously run, and this button will continuously run your program and give an simultaneous output with an simultaneous input. Just I'll click on this and show you. Hello world I already typed, and I will type something different for you, like add. And if I click outer way, this will give you some add option, and it's so hot out. So if I give you, it will give me it's so hot. And whenever you click enter, it will come to the next line, and I give something a dummy input, and I want to click something to get into output, that is control and enter. If you click control and enter, you can see that output will be into your output panel, but the output panel is already filled. So what I do is just I'll abort the execution and I'll just increase my output panel. So you can see my input is same like output. Wow. Now what I do is I remove these things and I will start some mathematical operations. Mathematical operations every kid will know, and I just select numeric, and from here I gonna take add from here, and I will add here. Just gonna take subtraction also, and I'm gonna take multiplication, I'm gonna take division too, and I click on the first. If you want any explanation of this VI, or if you don't know about how many pins it consists of and what all the pins will be and how they will be routed, all these things you can be known using this question mark. If you press this question mark, it will be opening a context help dialog box. for you, and this will be always top. And if you place your cursor on that particular VI, it will be showing entire details of that VI. And if I change to minus, it will be showing the minus, like multiplication and division. And if I place on the first terminal, it is blinking over here, you can see that. And the terminal data type is X, you can see terminal data type is X, and it will take a double 64-bit real and approximately to 15-digit precision. And if you want to create anything, you can right click here and you can create a control or a constant, because constant will be any time, you can't change it. Only once if you have given, user cannot change it. So I gonna go for control, so user will always change the values. And the same thing I will do for the Y. These two, you can see that this is a parallel programming procedure, so where I will have inputs and outputs. I just gonna add these two inputs to the subtraction also. I'm just gonna add to this to the multiplication also, and to division too. And I'm gonna just right click on the output terminal, and I just create an indicator here also. I'll just create an indicator, just create an indicator, just create an indicator. You can see here I have many indicators, so which states x plus y, x minus y, x multiplied y, and x divided by y. So you can see that every indicator is giving its own label. If you want to remove these labels, you can right click on this, and visible items will be, you can deselect this label option. But for now I need these things because to differentiate each and other. So I just run continuously to give an input, and 0 by 0 is and which cannot be determined, so for that it shows NaN. And if I give 1, it's infinite. 1 by 0 is infinite, right? 0 by 0 is not available in the world. And if I give 1 by 2, it's 0.5, minus 1 and 3. If I give more values like this, wanna give, and it will give me minus 3, 180. So you can see here we don't have any signed or unsigned integers or float or double or etc. we have only used the graphical way to program this particular mathematical expressions. So just gonna stop this, and now I want to start the concept called loop. So you have many loops in C language, likewise for loop, while loop, case structure, event structure, many things, flat sequence. Here we can see more than that, and I will take while loop for now. While loop is also called as continuous loop. That means whenever the condition is false, then only it will be getting out of that loop. I select while loop, I draw while loop over this mathematical equations or mathematical expressions. Boom, I have created a while loop, and this entire program into while loop over. And I just create and control here, because every time whenever we create a while loop, we need to give some stop condition to the condition where while of x is greater than 0, 1 or 0, something else we will give, and that for that we'll create a control here, and that control will be reflected here for me. And you can see a stop button here. I can increase the size of this, and I just gonna run this one. So for now I don't need any continuous run, because it is already in while loop. So what I do is I just run this, and you can see that the values are changing. What about this? Run continuously is not running, but my while loop is running in the back end. So for now, if I want to stop, I can press this one, or else I can stop here. So if I press this one, my program has got stopped. Coming to the next thing, I just remove this entire things from here, and I show you some cool stuff. And I will go into the front panel, I right click on it, and I will get a control panel here, and I go for booleans, and I gonna take its round LED, and I also gonna take a square LED, and I also gonna take a push button. And I will go for now I'll show you these things, and you have got these two, boolean 1, boolean 2, boolean 3, etc. And booleans are something so called as they will give only two things, that is true or false, or we can say 1 and 0. And just wire these two things. If I run this one for continuously, you can see that LEDs are blinking when I switch it on and switch it off. This is the way we can control many devices, or else you can create your own home automation project using LabVIEW. And here I have just given you few things. In further videos I'll give you very cool stuff where you can automate entire room of US using LabVIEW and few electronic components. And also I am just increasing the size of LEDs. Even I can increase the size of this switch by like this, and if I run continuously you can see that my LEDs are switching and are not switching off. Fine. Now what I do is, in Arduino programming, we know Arduino programming is a very good and very easiest programming language where the many things are got into lower stage. That means the programming of controller is being removed by Arduino IDE, and very few commands are being added to it where the programming got very really easy. So in that programming we know a very basic program called blinking an LED. For now I just gonna start show you how to blink an LED continuously. Go for structures and go to while loop and create a while loop onto this boolean. Boolean is something so called as LED. So I just gonna change the name of this boolean LED. Okay, fine. Now what I do is I need to switch on and off this one. So for switching on and off I don't need any switch here. So I don't want to manually switch it. So I want to make it and continuously run without any switch. So what I do is I take an boolean here called true or false, anyone you can take, and you place over here. You connect this true to your LED, and now what you do is, first we have turned it on and now you have to turn it off. So for that go for boolean again, take not condition which will reverse the condition of this true, and connect this wire to not condition and connect this not condition to the while bar again. So here for now you can see that true is coming here and LED is taking that, and now not condition is changing the condition, but this not condition have to change the condition for entire while loop, and from here the while loop have to be giving this particular LED the reverse one. So first how this work will be done I will show you. For this while loop I need to add something called as shift register. If you right click on this green box you will get some options, and from here you can click on replace with shift register and this will be replaced with shift register. And if you click on another green box, the shift register will be added to onto that again. So what this will be doing is, first for the first time true option will be given to the LED, and after that while loop from here it will be checking for the shift register, and from true to this NOT gate it will be going to false, and false will be from here, it will be coming here, and again LED will be given with false, and also the NOT gate will be given with, so this false will be again converted to true, and this will be into loop always. So you can see some errors are falling for me. That means I haven't given any stop execution control. So I have to create and stop execution control. So I'll get and stop execution control here. I increase the size of stop and I just run this one. I can run from block diagram or I can run from front plan, it's your wish. If I run you can see that my LED is blinking continuously. If you want to give some delay for this LED program, you just stop this one, go for block diagram and right click on it. You can see timing here and you just take wait ms. This wait ms will be giving some delay to that particular while loop, and click on the left side of the wait ms and create some constant. And that constant you can give anything. I wanna give 1000 for that, and it will be waiting for me for 1000 milliseconds, that is nothing but 1 second. So if I start this program you can see my LED is working. Wow, it's working for 1 second delay. That means it's blinking for 1 second delay. Stop this one. Thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel for further videos, and click on bell icon. If you like my video, click on thumbs up or else thumbs down and comment me what I made mistake for you to understand. Thank you.